So when people say things such as, that's life, or that's just the way life is, you know, that's just the way the cookie crumbles and things of that nature, right? When people say things like that, it is because they have not yet become aware of the necessity of the experience of being human and what it truly entails, because they have not yet been educated on what it is that thought activity is for. They just think that, well, I have a brain, so I think. They're not educated on what the emotions are for, so they say, well, I have emotions and I feel things. You know, I get angry, I get sad. And when people say things like, I just feel things, they're mostly talking about negative emotions. Like, I get sad, I get angry, I get confused. It's like you also experience love. You also experience passion. You also experience grace. You also experience sincerity. You know what I'm saying? So, but what are these for is my point that I'm getting to right now. So this goes back to what I was saying in regards to self-mastery and why the third dimension itself was constructed so that human beings can utilize the third dimension in order to self-master. That's one of the things that planets that support human life does. It enables us to evolve. They are supporters, they're matrix vehicles to support our evolution. So when you think certain ways that might not be, let's say, wholesome, right? Or you may have an experience that you have, and what's the necessity of experience, right? But you have an experience that may make you think about someone in a certain way. Of course, that person made you think about them in a different light, but why are you having those thoughts? Because they don't exist within the other person, they exist within you. So why are you having those thoughts? If somebody does something that triggers you use that word trigger, that makes you feel a certain type of way, yes, what that person may have done to you or done on your behalf may not have been so friendly or compassionate or loving. But why is it that you're feeling those emotions? Is it just so that you feel them and so that you're trapped within them, so that you're ensnared within the throes of them and you have no means of remedy or recourse? What is the reason why you're experiencing these emotions? That is what, why do we keep our houses clean? You know what I'm saying? Why do we bathe our bodies every day? Why do we do these things? Why do we maintain the body? Why should we be eating healthful diets that are rich in foods that are water soluble and vibrant and things of that nature, and things that give us life? Why do we do these things? They are all referencing the mastery of yourself and what it is that would entail that you actually can become a candidate for experiencing, being, and existing, if you will, at a higher dimension. But you must first master this one.
Open up that third eye. Catch me as I swerve by. Learn as I rehearse mine. 1, 2, pretty please, don't miss the third try. Fertilize in infinite words. Boy, I serve you like it's curbside. If you try to hurt mine, no need to know.